MagrowTec Crop Science conducted a water-sensitive paper coverage study near Byron in New South Wales. And this particular study was in collaboration with farmers to farmers, B&W Rural and Croplands, and it was undertaken with Byron Birch in his barley crop at his property Morven near Byron in New South Wales. The intention of the study was to investigate and compare the coverage differences between two identical 36-metre guide booms. One boom was a conventional sprayer, and the other was a similar sprayer with the MagrowTec magnetic assist technology fitted to it. Both the 36-metre guide booms were fully calibrated on the day. The machines had the speeds matched, speed over time. The nozzle outputs on both booms was also assessed and calibrated. And this particular nozzles also on both booms were also calibrated and aligned to the manufacturer's specifications. This was to ensure we had a like-to-like comparison between both booms for this crop science study on the day. And actually on the day, we actually experienced some quite moderate to high wind gusts, which is actually a bit of an advantage because it actually gave us a good comparison of how the conventional boom and the MagrowTec assisted boom compared under such windy and testing conditions on the day. The key driver for this particular crop science study was that Byron and the Farmers to Founders team wanted to see if MagrowTec could deliver better outcomes and better coverage at a reduced application rate. So they set a challenge which was demonstrate better coverage at a reduced application rates while using less water. And the objective was to improve deposition and coverage despite that lower application volume rate. With the reduced application rate that was 76 litres per hectare, the MagrowTec system showed a consistent improvement in droplet deposition across the canopy at both the upper and the lower parts of the canopy zones. This equated to about a 26% increase in coverage performance with the MagrowTec system versus the conventional boom, which actually translates to about 9% effective coverage performance on the water-sensitive paper cards from the MagrowTec system versus about 7% for the conventional boom. This was a very thick crop, very thick barley crop that Byron had. The stems were elongating and getting longer, and the crop was closing up pretty quickly. The MagrowTec system showed that droplets from the system were pushing right down further from the upper canopy down to the lower part of the canopy zones. Therefore, those droplets weren't being compromised by drift or even evaporation. And the MagrowTec system lifted coverage performance by over 25% at both the upper and the lower parts of the crop, which indicated better penetration, which led to better performance in disease-prone tissue as well in lower parts of the crop. The MagrowTec system definitely performed and showed and demonstrated more droplet uniformity. Better droplet deposition was found through all parts of the canopy, both the upper and the lower parts of the canopy on those water-sensitive paper cards which were analysed. Even under windy influence on the day, this equates to much better leaf deposition and more consistency of droplets through the canopy profile, more consistent droplet canopy in the canopy, more leaf engagement, especially in those leaf tissue zones where the maybe disease was growing as well. So in terms of alignment with the key drivers put forward by Byron and the Farmers to Founders team, we definitely achieved much better outcomes while lowering the application rates. This directly equates to on-farm benefits, including fewer tank refills and increasing the spray operator's window. And this is a huge benefit to many spray operators when they go and spray every day. MagrowTec technology actually shows that better coverage doesn't always mean throwing more water into the profile in the crop. It just means that growers and operators need to adopt better spray technology equipment like the MagrowTec magnetic assist technology, which can lead to more productivity and higher efficiency and better outcomes. And MagrowTec would like to thank Byron Birch and the Farmers to Founders, B&W Rural and the Croplands team to assist and let MagrowTec showcase how the technology can be a benefit to growers for their spray operations.